everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. I'm going to talk about makeup trends that I am just over, and this is going to be some like actual makeup techniques. Some of it's going to be like specific products, some of it's going to be like marketing things in the beauty like industry and just everything that kind of falls under those categories. So this first one I've talked about before in one of my other videos that was like products I just don't understand, and that is of course glitter face masks. I have already talked about that so much, but I just don't get the point of them other than like, I guess it's supposed to be cute, but it just seems like extremely like wasteful, like just, I mean, there's so many things in the beauty community that's already extremely wasteful, but just, I just don't get glitter. I just truly don't get the glitter hype with face masks and stuff. It doesn't add any benefit. It just like, I guess looks pretty, but it's just very wasteful, very just, I don't know, it just seems very unnecessary and I don't like it at all. The next beauty trend I am so completely done with is like mermaid things and angel things and fairy things, and I love mermaids like so much. I never thought I would get tired of mermaids, but I am so done with it. It's like between Tarte and between Too Faced and between like every other brand that makes anything like mermaidy, I'm so done with it. Especially like the makeup brushes. Like Tarte came out with these makeup brushes like not too long ago, and they like have mermaid fins and they're like, I guess cute and like chrome and like rainbow, and I don't know. I feel like I like things that are a little like kitschy or a little like slightly tacky-ish, or you know, like I love those things. I really like tacky things done in a certain way, but I'm just so over with all of that. And like honestly, the brushes, they look like brushes that you kind of see like from Wish, that are like from China, that are like, you know, you get a whole brush set of them for like $2 or something. Like they all just look like those cheap brushes that you can get from China that has been around forever. So I don't know, I'm just totally done with all of the mermaid things, mermaid tears, unicorn things. It's just kind of ran its course. And similarly to the last one is just holographic makeup in general. I'm not even getting mad at like the whole like it's not real hollow stuff. I'm just in general, I'm over it. I feel like it doesn't look good on the face. Like I have a few like holographic kind of things. I just don't, I'm like, why do I want like a green reflective shimmer on my cheek or something like that? Like I kind of get it for like eyeshadow. I feel like it looks really nice, but especially for like specifically face products, I just think like a blue highlighter just, it looks weird. And I get it for like certain like festivals or like makeup looks or just, you know, kind of out of the box things, but just like from every company has like a holographic highlighter now. And I also feel like the whole holographic makeup thing has been going on for like 2 years at least now. Like I remember like when the Kat Von D like alchemy thing came out, like even that I felt like it was just done whenever that came out. I feel like it was like just this trend that has never ended, and I'm surprised that it just keeps going. It just keeps going. So the next thing I'm just really over is like just all warm tone palettes. I feel like it's another thing that's just been going on forever. There's like a million different palettes from a billion different brands, and I'm always just so surprised at how many times I see like the same exact like thing just being done by drugstore brands, high-end brands, middle ground brands, everything, just like warm tone like reds, shadows, and everything. I feel like I'd just much rather see a lot more like unique kind of color pairing shadows rather than just like the same like warm tone thing over and over. The next thing is kind of like a catch-22, but it's just new makeup releases all the time. Overall, it's just like, obviously as the years progress, there's more makeup companies that are popping up, a lot of indie ones, which I love indie makeup brands. I think they're so great. But then you've also got, you know, like all the established ones that have been around forever, but there's just so many new things coming out in like the beauty world all the time. Like I remember from like a main company, there would be like maybe 3 big palettes a year that they would launch. Now it's like they've almost got a new palette every month, and I just can't keep up. And it's like there's so many things that I would have like honestly would have saved up all my money for when I was a lot younger just to buy like one of these palettes. And so overall I just feel kind of overwhelmed with a lot of things, and it's like there's so many things that are cool and interesting that I just don't want any of them anymore. So that's just another thing. There's not really like a fix for it. Obviously you can't, you know, make makeup companies not release things. That's just an asinine thing to say. But I guess that responsibility just falls more to the consumer to really think about, you know, what's being put out there, what you want to spend your money on, whether you need those things. I buy a lot of things, but there's so many things that I try to look back on now and I think like, do I really need that? So I'm trying to work on it as well. I'm by far like one of the worst people at buying new things, rather than just like looking at what I already have and like using those to the fullest potential and things like that. But it's kind of getting out of control. But I guess that's how companies make a lot of money these days, of just kind of coming out with these trendy kind of things and just having like a quick turnaround. I just try to like not give in to the hype of a lot of things anymore. And the final makeup trend that I am just so over. This recently happened with like Too Faced. So they like repackaged and redid their like natural eyes palettes. That used to be one of their like OG palettes way back in the day. Like it's already gone through 2 other packaging changes, I think, or this is the second one. And I just don't get why they bother repackaging it whenever they could just come out with like a new product. I'm tired of seeing like the same thing being repackaged and re-released, because that's already happening with so many different like makeup brands anyway. But to literally take like the same palette that used to be in the cardboard box, they repackaged it to be in these little like metal tins, and then they're repackaging it again to be put in like another packaging. It's definitely like a little bit more of like a stylistic choice. It like looks a little nicer, looks a little more high end than of course the original ones that came in like just like a cardboard kind of package. But I just feel like if you're going to like go through all that effort, why not create a new palette that we haven't seen before, instead of just repackaging literally the same palette and just like making a minor change to it. I'm just so done with that. I want to see new things, I want to see different things, I want to see color combinations we haven't seen before. I was just finishing this video and I thought of another one. I am so tired of like these huge extravagant PR like unboxing videos. I just can't, whenever I see those and there's like this huge box with all this wasteful stuff, I just think like, oh my god, that's all I can see is just how much wasteful that is, how much cardboard. And I get that obviously like the more extravagant the PR samples are and stuff like that, the more likely that influencers are gonna push them and show them and promote those products, which I get why they do it. But every time I see these huge like PR unboxing videos, I just think of like all the waste and all the trash. And I'm not gonna pretend like I'm some like green, save the world, you know, minimal trash person, because I obviously like make a lot of trash myself, but I just can't unsee that whenever I see these PR unboxing videos. So that is it for some of the makeup trends and beauty kind of things that I'm just so done with seeing. I'm sure a lot of people might like some of these things I've mentioned, and it's obviously not a big deal at all, but these are just things I've seen so many times, and I'm just kind of like, I want to see something new or just something different. So let me know what kind of beauty trends you guys are over, or if there's any of these that you just love, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later.